what is the point of these petitions? What do petitions accomplish? They just accomplish how annoying the fan bases are. So I don't know if anyone's heard about, but there is a petition to lower the Rotten Tomatoes score of the Black Panther movie because they believe that Marvel films get critically praised because they are purchased for critical praise, and that DC films, it's a conspiracy to not praise them because blah blah blah, Marvel is paying and Disney's paying and blah 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 blah. One, Marvel films are better than DC films. Wonder Woman was good, but it was good in comparison to the DC films. Man of Steel was okay. Batman vs Superman was a mess. Suicide Squad is insanity. It's horrible. It's enjoyable to watch, but it's very stupid. What else did they have? Am I not up to date? Justice League. Oh yeah, Justice League. Justice League was god awful mediocre. That was the most mediocre movie I've ever seen. I don't think there is a more mediocre movie in the world. That was the most average, just run-of-the-mill movie. So the reason Marvel gets higher freaking scores is because they are better movies. They're simply better movies. They're formulaic, their formula works, and they're all better. Simple as that. There's no conspiracy, and these stupid petitions, it reminds me of Yelp. Yelp is what soccer moms go to so that they feel like their opinion's validated. They're like, I'm going to give you a mean review on Yelp. Here's my Yelp review. I gave you a rude 1-star review. These petitions just validate bad fans. They're bad fans. They're not real fans. You are not a fan of superhero films if you try to sabotage one half of the superhero films. They only exist because they are both successful. One starts declining in numbers, they both start declining in numbers because that is not a conspiracy by the audience who doesn't know crap about movies. They just hear superhero movie and they go to it. They're like, oh, is that Superman and Spider-Man? They don't think about universes. They don't know what a lot of people don't even know what the Marvel universe is. They just know that it's superhero movies happening. So if one starts financially losing, the other starts financially losing. If you're going to sabotage one, you're sabotaging both. So unintelligent, ridiculous fan base, toxic fandom. Petitions are stupid. If I owned Rotten Tomatoes, one, I would make it so you cannot post a review after 2 weeks because Lady Bird, which is the highest reviewed movie ever, has a 99 now. It has a 99 because there's one person who always goes and gives every movie with 100 a bad review. So they bring it down to a 99. I would stop anyone who consistently does that. If there's a pattern, which there is, I would stop those people. Plus, I'll make it this a 2-week limit. If you don't get your review in the 2 weeks, and bye. 2, if your name is on a petition to sabotage an audience score, like The Last Jedi's audience score is really low because there was a petition where thousands of people signed and gave it negative reviews in the audience section, whatever it's called. That's why the critics section is so much more higher. If your name is on a petition, I'll ban you from using the website. If we find out your name is on any petition to intentionally lower a score on Rotten Tomatoes. Anyway, those are my thoughts. If you are someone who signs petitions to lower Rotten Tomatoes scores, you are a horrible fan. You're pointless. Your Yelp review does not matter.